Hello, this video is the marriage playbook showcase and template guide. So this template is designed to strengthen your marriage. Think of it not just a tracker but a workbook and guide. So hence that's why I call it playbook. Let's go to the template. Okay, so once you downloaded the template, here's what you get. A blank, semi-blank template. This one I just populated so that you'll have a reference. This one 0. Almost everything is blank. No dates here. It's just for reference. Alright, so this is the whole template. This is the dashboard, main dashboard. But in order to populate this, you need to go through each of this pillar or grouping or category. Let me go through it. This one is included. I'll attach this video here, but I attach also a marriage playbook sample, so let's go through it. Okay, so this has information that in order to showcase this template. Let's start with the love language. Here we got love language test. This is populated already, so you just need to go to start and click on the checkbox below whether what do you prefer, if you want to receive a hug or like love note. So this contains 30 questions. Here, see in the database it has 30 questions, and once you answer it, if we skip to the 30th question, right? Once you finish this, click on next, and you will receive your summary. So what is your top one, which is in this case physical touch, and a ranking of what is your second top love language and what. We got a section here also saying that explanation on like tips and how you understand this love language and what is it for. Okay, but let's see. If we go back to the home love language test, if you want to reset the answers, you just need to go click this one, reset answers, and it says here drag items from left to right unchecked. So here you just need to drag it, select all, and then drag it here. And if we go to the home, so this one will be no more answers here. So this one. Okay, so let's say you have completed answering the test. You can switch from your answers or the husband and the other is the wife by clicking on this one, summary, so we can go through it together. Right? So once this is done, so what is the action item for this? This is where the expressions comes from. So once you learn the love language of one another, you can state here, you can work together saying that, okay, how do you want to receive love from your partner? So you can list it here so that you can easily remember. So for example, the love language here, her love language is words of affirmation and physical touch. So what a person can do is to give hugs in the morning, and whisper I love you randomly to the person. So this will feel their love or express their love correctly and the most effective way to your partner. So this is the goal here. And this one will be on the dashboard so that it's easily seen or can be reminded easily. Okay, so this one is the love expressions page. Next one would be, let's click on next. Next is list down the quality. So this one is you need a reminder on why you love the person. So just fill this out. Like what do you love about your wife, and the wife, what do you love about your husband? So you can list it down. Next page would be get to know questions. getting to know more. And sometimes it's in marriage you get really familiar, but sometimes you forget the favorite color or the favorite book or your hobbies, or these are the questions that you need to ask each other so that you can know more about each other. And at the same time, it's your note, so you can be reminded. Okay, if you forget something about your wife or your husband, can go through this. Okay, next page would be argument rules. So I don't know how much people or couples fight, but this is the ones that we follow as me and my wife to fight fair or to have a good argument, so to speak. So here are the rules. So I read this on a book somewhere. And got action items also, like what your realizations, and it should be the right timing. So this one are very important notes. Okay, so let's just go back here, review. So we have gone through the love language and the partner pursuit as well. So questions, what I love about, so these are listed. Okay, next one would be this date ideas page. These are just some of the ideas on what to do on a date night or lunch date or whatsoever. And then you can click here, this is a link to the date tracker. And if this one is you can record here when did you do this, and here is a section in which you can place for your photos. It's organized. This is a link to the homepage, and this is to the date ideas page. So each of this item has those links, so let's easily navigate to those pages. If you go to the tracker, you have different views here. So these are so that you can see in a glance what are the ideas with photos. But if you want to enter data, it's better to do that in the table. So here, so you can put in your dates, and this is we have two checkboxes here. Checkbox properties. So this one is the last date, or when was the last time, what date did you had the last time. So in this example, it's December 8th, and what are you planning to do next time. So in this case, I check on the find new books, and this is the one that you're going to see in the dashboard. Go to the last and next view. There you can see, easily reminded, okay, next time, okay, you'll see that what you want to do next. Okay, let's go back to the home page. Let me show you that part. This is the love language part. This is the partner pursuit part. Okay, this is me and this is my wife. Okay, so in here, you can see easily the last date and the next date. Dates to remember. So, I don't know if it's just in the movies or what, but here, people, I don't know. For me, I'm good with dates, but some people are not. So, this one is a complex formula saying that how many days are left till the date for this year. For example, this is December 26th, right? So 12 more days until the December 26th, which is upon this recording, it's December 14. And you also have the years. So anniversary, wedding anniversary is 3 years from February. So next year, this will be 4. And depending on what date it is, this will have like a counter until February 21. So yeah, very complex. This has 8 lines of formula, and this has 3 lines of formula. Okay, what's next? Oh, okay. Intimacy goals. Right. Intimacy goals, intimacy tracker, and sum up or roll ups here. So in my opinion, it's very important to have intimacy in the relationship. So you need to have goals as well for that, because marriage is work also. So you need to work on your relationship. And some of the metrics or statistics that we want to know is how much sex count did, how much sex you had, you two or the couple had for the past week, and which of the days for the last week you had sex. So this can be populated by clicking here, intimacy tracker. It will have a pop-up saying that you need to enter the date and how many times you made love to each other. Let's say this December 14, twice today, for example, then it will be updated here. So sex days for the past week 4 and sex count for the past week 5. Okay, next page would be the 4 personality types. So this is under money matters. So it's very important also to know your partner's financial personality or money personality, to get to know the person more and not to have conflicts with one another, because you understand where the other person is coming from. We have here a question, and then like, how would you react to this scenario? So in this way, you'll see whether, okay, if you choose one, means you're a saver. So once you have identified this and read this, I have put in more information here to read for you to understand. And then there's an activity here in which you need to select. For example, I chose number 4, so I'm a mom or something. But in this case, saver for the husband and spender for the wife. I don't know if this is typical or common, but this is how we are set up. I'm a saver and my wife is a spender. This will come in the dashboard as well later. We'll go to that a bit. Next would be the goals and guidelines, in which more questions to know more about each other. So these are intriguing questions. I think it's better to normalize asking financial questions or talking about money with your spouse, because it's very important. Or otherwise, money matters is a big. I think most of the couples fight mostly about money, so this is very important also. Okay, so we have individual questions which you can answer separately, like individually, and then together, because this is when you are going to plan already for how would your setup be as husband and wife. And you can place your goals here, like paying off your debt, how much would it be, and then this will be reflected also in the dashboard. And some rules, like how much is the limit if you want to give to your extended families. So you need place here what you have decided. So goals and guidelines. Next is budgeting system. So this is important also, because you need to know how would you handle your money. So this is a budgeting system I learned from a book, like money jars also. You need to divide or allocate for each of your income. Where would it go? Read about like money jars, 6 money jars. So this is the system that we're implementing, and you can either go for a joint account in which you'll pull in your money together and you'll have a separate account each together as well, separately, and then divided that for you manage like personally. And we also have a separate account which you just pick whatever bills you need to pay, like assigned to one another. Okay, for example, the husband pays for the electricity, or the wife pays for the water bill, and so on and so forth. I have created also a manager's template. If you click here, it will go to the Gumroad page. Read this. I'll be posting a video about this as well. Going back to this marriage playbook, let's go to the dashboard. Now this is much complete. So you have here the love language, expressions that you want to receive, or express how your partner wants to receive, and partner's pursuit with the dates here. And you can copy the one in the budgeting system, what you chose, whether this one, the joint one, or the separate one. So just a reminder, the managers that I created, that includes a template for couples and the individual one also. Place the photo here. And this is the one that, remember earlier, we selected saver for his money personality type, so this is what you need to focus on. And for spenders, this is what you need to focus on. Last thing I want to show you is this is I have it in dark appearance, but this also works in light appearance. I just prefer the appearance to save my eyes. Let me just show you if it's on the light. So yeah, icons are still visible because we chose gray. That works both light and dark. Yeah, that's it. Please subscribe for updates. Comment below if you have any questions, and thanks for watching.